Rip
Sorry,
music.
MEE6.
It's animation.
Sands,
It was comics animation.
Sands.
Look at me now. Look at me now, Freddy.
Here to the
You have all the tender sweetness.
I'm a seasick crocodile, Mr.
destroy
Grinch.
simp. Here to destroy simp.
Wow, people actually think I sound like Goldie. What is? I mean,
You do.
Gotti said San Freddy from Look
I
It
do
Now.
not. Guys, I should be.
What is this?
I am.
Why is comic a fur?
What happened to Patrick?
I wish I had enough time.
I can't read this. What does this say? Sans something
I like how.
destroy slap.
Oh no.
Sans
Dream.
something
Dream.
destroy him. What is that middle word? Whoever put
Dream.
something destroying him.
It's time for dream.
Why did I do shading?
Guys, I will put
think
Super
I did
Idol into
cheating.
here. Super Idol.
Says super idle and then just disappears.
Super
You have all the tender.
Why do you always say sussy baka?
I think I sound like Goldie the Meow.
And you
How?
did. Goaty the Meow was in chat.
Gotti the meow.
How? Like how? Tell me.
What do you mean?
sound
How?
like a younger
He's my
version.
friend.
I'm a boy. I'm a boy. I'm a boy. So.
Highly doubt that.
No, bro got
Agree.
AC as
Reasons
a
why I should believe you.
Press F to doubt.
got AC
Doubt.
as a boy.
Doubt.
Are you 7 years old? Okay.
Doubt.
You have all the.
Bro. Oh my gosh. I'm obviously a boy.
Caleb is.
Obviously a boy.
And then you just see Freddy out the corner of your eye.
Obviously a boy. You see?
You have all the tender sweetness.
I think I'm a girl. Like, what's up with that?
You sound like a girl.
I sound like a perfcally 13-year-old teenager boy.
You sound like you're 9.
You're starting to
Guys,
sound
be
more like
nice.
a
Be
girl. You're
nice.
starting to sound more like a girl.
Guys, be nice. Be nice.
I'm a seasick.
You have all.
You're starting to sound
Oh
more
my
like a girl.
god.
Don't
I
call
don't
people
understand.
mine without their consent.
Be nice to bro, not you.
What is with this
Or painting?
It's dream.
You
It's
told me
dream.
we're on the 9th one. I don't believe
Yeah,
it.
Dream's-
yeah, we're still on the
Dream
9th
speed.
one.
Dream the speedrunner.
Yeah, we got
final
I
six.
don't
more
feel
to
like
go.
we're that far in.
What is this?
No horny.
I have to
Yes.
ask Goldie something. I have to ask
No
Goldie
horny.
something.
Why is there dream?
Yes.
I just
Dream.
have to
Why
ask.
is staring at the
Dream.
sun?
I just have to ask.
Yeah,
him.
Dream
I
is
think
staring
he
at the
knows,
sun.
So I need to ask him.
Dream is staring at the sun for some reason. I
You have
don't know
all.
what to do with
All
it.
that you have.
And honestly, this
Oh my
drawing's really
gosh,
good.
who's that?
my god.
Oh god.
Some person screamed.
So me trying to be Squid Game.
Among Us.
Squid
No.
Game.
You're like
What?
a little nightmare.
Yes.
Oh
Little
no!
nightmare.
Our table!
It's
Our
broke.
table!
It's broken.
Rip table.
Among Us. Among Us.
Why? Stop saying that forbidden word.
Among Us.
You have
I don't know what's going on right now.
Among
Thomas, what
Yeah.
time is it for you right now?
It is 9:45.
Hey,
AM?
have all you have all that you
AM?
what state do you live in?
Pennsylvania.
have.
New Jersey. Hello there, neighbor.
Someone
Hello.
separate Bart out.
I live right on the Pennsylvania Jersey
For
border.
the love of God,
I'm literally a mile away from the Delaware.
keep calm, keep calm.
Oh wow, I'm literally like
I'm in the middle of the
Okay.
state.
You have all that you have.
12 miles away from your location.
Oh, nice.
We're never
You
meeting
think you
each
could
other in
stop
real
by
life.
one day?
Maybe. I don't know you very well, but
Among Us.
That's why I get to get
Among
now.
Us. Among Us. Among Us Squid Game. What? Among
Dang
Us.
Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity.
Although the current location I'm in right now.
What did I get?
what is this?
Oh wow, I
What
guess
is
that's
it?
strong too.
Bruh. Bruh.
I know what
Bruh.
this is gonna be.
Bruh.
Quit.
RJ. Oh. Oh. Why?
Why what?
Why would you color this?
Why? Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
It's Sans. It's Sans. It's
No, it's
Sans.
Patrick.
I'm really excited to see what
It's
happens to Sans.
Sans is appearing from the. He's emerging from the other side.
You have
Sans
all
is
you have
emerging.
all you have.
Coloring.
I'm just drawing.
You have all that you have all that
I don't know how. I don't know how home might look like. Out of home.
you have all that you have all.
I don't know.
Living world and all who inhabit it.
I'm 80% of the population has a quirk.
We have US flag.
You have all that
Welcome to the U.S. Welcome to the U.S.
have
And what if
I have no
comic
idea what I
stars
just
all
on
that
YouTube-
Bro, what
on-
Kirby
on-
doing?
Welcome
Google?
to the
What
USA.
curve doing?
What
The US
Kirby
of A?
doing?
What the dog do?
What the dog
The
doing?
dog doing?
What the dog doing?
I think I need a therapist. No?
No.
No. Oh no, is that Kissy Bissy?
I guess put the
Bruh.
first thing that comes
No.
off.
No, it's
Why there's
no.
so many just random scratches on this? It's just like, bruh, what did you people do? Why did you just scratch it out?
What the
Wait.
people doing?
Cyrus,
all that
Cyrus is
birds do?
named after a freaking DC villain.
No.
Cyrus
Do
Gold.
not.
Cyrus Gold.
Bruh. You know how many people have the name
I'm actually
I'm turning
named out.
Kissy
I'm
Missy
actually named out
into
as a
something completely
you
different.
have all that tender sweetness.
Who drew
That
an
is
Among
not
Us? Why?
true, but
Why?
his
Why?
name is
Why would you draw
Cyrus.
an Among Us? Why? Why?
You
Why?
know the drill,
Why?
you know
Why
the
did you
drill,
people
just
do this?
Remove
Cause Among
Okay.
Us.
it,
You
no?
know the drill, and so do I.
You know the rules, and so do I.
Never
Say
gonna
goodbye.
goodbye. Never gonna give you up. Never
Never
gonna
gonna
let
give
you
you
down.
I am
Let
committed.
Let you down. Never gonna turn around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye.
The tender, you have all the tender, you have all the tender sweet, you have, you
Huggy
have.
I'm
Wuggy.
just being random here.
Ayo,
I thought I was kissing
comics drawing
Missy.
Huggy Wuggy.
All the tender sweet
Hey yo, you drawn Huggy Wuggy?
tender.
I want someone to draw Leif Pierre.
You have all the
Oh yeah, the head of security. Our head of innovation.
You're a sneaky little imposter, aren't you? Aren't you? Among us, I can feel it
And
in
you're-
my bones.
and you're-
So why don't you show yourself? And then
No poppy playtime. No poppy playtime. That is not allowed.
no, Poppy Playtime is better than Among Us.
Definitely.
I do prefer Poppy Playtime over Among Us.
I'd say either one, but no of none of both. None of both.
This
Strategy.
I'm just gonna say Poppy Playtime's kinda overrated.
Agreed.
No!
An American
The
flag.
US. No, the US.
That's a super good idea.
Lives all alone. Maybe you're just messing with the sun.
Aren't you?
Oh, I'm
Aren't
bleeding
you?
from my chin.
Maybe you're just
What?
Somehow. I'm somehow bleeding from my chin.
Why? What did you do?
God damn
I don't
it.
know.
Frozen song, you're kidding.
I'm just bleeding from my chin.
How?
Well, how did you manage that?
I don't
Did
know.
you just bash your chin against a table?
I guess I bashed
You
my
have
head
all the
against the
tender,
air.
you have all
I bashed
all
my
the-
chin against the air.
Yes.
Was the air that?
tender.
I'm guessing. I'm getting a little bit lightheaded
You're-
though.
Why was there so much air dent?
Hey.
Oh shit, it's
You're-
there's a lot.
Bruh.
1 second. 1 second, I'll be right back.
Bro, it's actually bleeding.
America.
America.
America. America.
What was that?
Sorry. I just went full tricky.
Playing music.
I'm gonna go full tricky in a minute.
You have all the
Oh my
tender
God, please
sweetness.
I'm a sea,
You have all the tender sweetness.
I'm a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch.
I'm trying to make up a new
I don't
song.
know.
It's called Keep. It's called
A
Keep Calm.
comic?
I
Why
That's
is
write the
funny.
lyrics.
scene over there?
Didn't
America.
laugh. America.
Okay, I'm back. my chin was bleeding a little bit. Not a whole lot, but no. It's still bleeding. It's still bleeding.
What the heck is this liquid?
Little by
coming
little,
from
though.
my eyeball? It's not blood.
That's
It's not
why.
tears. It's coming out of my. It's coming out of my eyelid skin.
What the heck?
Huh?
And
What
it's
kind
of
actually
things are going to
really
adopt?
oily.
You have all the tender sweet.
I've already touched grass.
I have.
That's grass.
Grass. How do you touch it?
Same.
Keep calm.
How do you touch
use your
grass?
hands?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Where
simple. You
is-
just walk outside, and if it's snowing, touch
Comic, is
snow.
that guy going Super Saiyan?
You
3 pies.
Is that a second American flag in a row for Comic?
I'm sorry in advance. That's
No, please no, my home country.
Why is there
My home
something that's so
country.
sus?
I'm
No.
about to.
No!
all of
What is
My home country. Betrayed me.
I'm making the China flag.
I'm so sorry.
This is scene
my brother's
14.
just doing
One.
other things in the other room, and I'm just being so loud. I need calming water.
I'm already drinking water.
I'm drinking
I haven't.
beer.
I got nothing next to me. My throat hurts.
God.
Lonely RJ.
Uh,
Yep. Yeah.
What am I doing?
Dang.
One.
Nothing, just shooting a pie.
J Abserizen.
This dude was about to commit sad, ultra sad.
Oh god.
It's
Something is
almost
seriously
done.
wrong with the
Guys, it's
gacha
almost
community.
done.
Someone was about I just saved the guy from committing ultra sad.
Thick.
Have
He was
all
about to
the
commit
What do you
tenders.
mean committing? Die?
All the
That's dark.
no, I mean he's about
Ray
to
Lucas, I can agree with that statement. I thought Goldie the Meow was a boy for a while until people started saying she was a she.
all the
Goaty
tenders.
meow.
Except Cody was a boy.
I thought Goldie was a boy when I first found the Psych Society channel. By the
Goaty
way,
was not the meow.
in terms of people who found this channel, found this channel for
I
Yeah,
found a lot of
yeah,
analyzed.
I'm pretty sure I
What's
did
going
too.
on?
I'm pretty sure I did too.
All the
Although look at me now.
I am a
first.
carrot.
That's it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, that's a cute one.
Whatever you're doing, stop it.
Bro,
Stop.
stop.
Stop!
I
Stop,
cannot
you're not
mute
funny.
right now.
You're not funny. Stop!
Please.
all the
I
tenders.
will mute
Wake
you
up.
if I have to.
Wake up!
What am I looking
Wake
at?
up.
Another
Wake up.
garbage bag?
All the
Wake up.
Snap back
Wake
to
up.
reality.
Snap
Snap
back to
back to
reality.
reality.
Step back
And
to
like,
reality.
all the tenders.
Snap back
Into
to
your
reality.
reality.
Thankfully, this is the last one.
Every day I imagine
Love
a
my
future where
nipples.
I can be with you.
You have all the tenders. You have
All that around me and you.
These are not gonna look like animations at all because there's a lot of scraps.
I don't know.
all the tenders. All the
I
tenders.
don't know.
It's starting to rain.
Sus.
Okay.
All
That special day.
My hand
Yeah.
is a poem
the
something.
Guys, we're on frame 15, boys.
In my hand is a poem
Tenders.
something. What do you mean?
Alright, that was me and you.
That is a very nice Groot.
Groot.
I am Groot.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
I am Groot.
I am
Why do you people sound like gremlins?
I am Groot.
all the
Got the
Sounds like
motherfucker.
the demons under my bed. Sounds like demons under someone's bed.
You got the sugar.
Looking for this to an empty
You got the sugar.
You
No,
may
you
got
might
the
got
sugar,
the
but I
sugar, but
got
I
the
got the
cheddar
peanut butter.
cheese.
Hey, yo, make the peanut butter, but I got I got the mayonnaise. Hey, yo, you may got the, hey, yo, you may got the, hey, yo, you may got the
Cheddar cheese.
I got the cheese.
Yay, alright. In my hand is a poem something.
Okay, finally.
Finally.
Time to see
ready?
these.
It's 9 o'clock.
Yes, we
Guys,
are
are
ready.
we
Carly.
ready?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
So,
Okay,
this is
start.
gonna be my last one,
Okay.
so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Try to
Okay.
drum
Okay.
anything
Normal
go
person.
well.
Normal person.
the
I'm guessing
tenders.
that's
You
Comic
have
Cyrus.
all the tenders. You have all the you have all the
that's Comic
tenders.
Cyrus.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You
Oh wait, you thought that was Charlie?
We thought that was
The
Charlotte.
books. From the books.
Oh,
Oh no.
That's
Oh
cute.
no. Yeah.
Aww.
Cute.
Aww.
Aw.
Turns
Oh,
out
that looks good.
You have all the tenders. You have all the tenders.
Yay. Yeah.
Someone's
What?
Sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender
No
sweetness.
horn.
Oh god.
Among Us?
You
Oh my
Thank you.
Why?
Oh.
Who copied it?
Taking studio.
Yes.
Why?
I'm sorry,
Oh,
man.
it was going so well.
Oh
It
my god.
was going so well.
It was going
It
so
looked so
well.
good.
Oh my god.
Sun
They messed
sucks.
up Among Us.
The end.
The
The
end.
end.
Okay, when I
Yeah, look at
said
that beginning. Oh, that
okay,
looks
when I
so
said get rid of Among
cool.
Us, just
The
draw something
beginning
else.
looks so
Yes.
cool. Except for the Among Us part.
It
Alright,
looks
next.
really nice.
Okay, I'm gonna download them.
Yeah.
So
Put them as like.
Next.
If only we could cut.
Very good.
Yes.
Very nice.
Very good.
Very nice.
Oh.
Whoa.
Star
Exclamation.
turns into Patrick.
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 The Patrick Star.
So,
I think
why?
this is where the Patrick came from.
SpongeBob.
Turns into SpongeBob
Okay.
descending.
For this. Oh my
Oh,
god.
shooting.
Stop.
Oh god.
SpongeBob.exe. It's
Oh my god.
SpongeBob.exe.
Oh, now I know what it is. This, I know what this is.
I will
It's
demonetize.
SpongeBob.exe.
Bong.
Goal. Get
Dave
comic
microwave.
I know
demonetized
what this is.
during your stream.
a lot in animation.
What?
Maybe stop killing
A
so-and-so
line.
black
Never
market.
mind.
That should have been
I think
better.
I
A line.
Kirby.
Kirby.
Kirby. Kirby. In SpongeBob turned.
Oh.
SpongeBob, what happened to you?
Kirby.
Aw, that's a really nice one.
Ah.
No.
The
Why?
Squid
Game.
Game.
Why?
okay, yeah,
Why?
okay, that's
Squid
nice.
Game.
Oh my gosh, that one is a trip.
That's a trip.
I want to monetize JB.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness.
Mine.
I
I don't
didn't see
remember seeing
this.
that. I didn't see that.
Oh no.
Oh gosh, this
Why
is
does this keep getting drawn? It never stays.
It's monochrome. It's monochrome.
What is that?
What?
Why is that?
What is that?
No, we had monochrome.
Who's that?
Oh,
no.
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh no. Oh no. It's Pop from FNF.
No.
No, it's Pop from FNF.
No. No Among Us. Yes.
We
Perfect.
had our all Among Us
Okay,
now.
I believe mine.
Oh, I know what this is.
I think I know what this is.
Oh, that's what it turned into.
This is a masterpiece.
Oh no, I think I know where this coming from. I think I know where this
This
one
isn't
from.
a masterpiece. This is
Huh?
just sus.
What?
Doesn't look sus to me.
I know where this one's going.
Thanks, no.
What the hell?
No.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all
Just sad.
Not terrible.
He kept
Definitely
him-
not the worst one we've had.
Yeah.
He kept
Oh,
it
wait,
from
Wait till you
Like,
see the
throws
American
out his
flag
heart.
start popping up.
Yeah.
Is that gold from Creepypasta Silver?
Oh, face.
Yes.
Pokemon?
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh
I
no,
want to know what
this
happened
one.
to Bill Cipher, because I did not get Bill Cipher.
Bill. Runs from cringe.
Runs from cringe.
Runs from cringe.
Runs from
Oh wait,
cringe.
did this turn into SpongeBob?
So,
I read
This
that.
might have turned into SpongeBob.
what is this? Pyramid head?
Man really tried drawing into us.
What is it doing?
What?
Okay.
What
no,
happened?
Oh,
my
no.
god.
What
Come
did
on.
we say?
Why?
Oh, it's this one.
Thank
Oh my
you.
gosh, yes.
Thank you, whoever scratched it.
JB, JB, why?
Oh my
Look at
god.
me now.
Should be
Look at me
bust.
now, Freddy.
Should be
I
bust.
guess.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness.
I was seasick crocodile. I was seasick. I was
The night guard.
That was
Sweetness.
Why didn't you straight up energy beam the night guard?
Cipher turns into a
What?
monster.
Guys, oh, team it up on
You
it, man.
miss
I was seasick.
Hate Zen. I
I
hate
hate
Zen.
I will put commissaires. I will put you in a
Stop that.
Okay.
yes.
This one is.
Wow.
Danger.
It's 10 p.m. comic. How are you still even remotely standing with your IQ level?
Yes.
Do you think I go to bed?
2.5 hours.
I actually have been
Banana
recently,
bread.
but that's not the point.
Oh gosh, we're getting into the.
Of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grit.
You have all the tender sweetness.
Of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grit.
I don't recognize this.
It's like
at
two
all.
giant robots.
I don't recognize this either.
Yeah, I definitely
Oh.
don't recognize this.
No.
Scale of 1 to 10. How sus?
Yeah, mine's
See?
up.
Thanos snapped.
Please don't ban me.
For the record, those supposed to be giant robots.
I know this
No,
one.
it's pure.
Is that Little Nightmares?
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
this one,
That was
I
pretty
didn't see
good.
this either.
Why am I getting an echo?
Fuck me.
So.
Mic is picking it up.
You have all the tender sweetness.
Of a seasick crocodile.
No.
It's so funny.
You have
Rip America.
America gone.
all
This
the
one is just something else.
Yeah, it's
It went
crazy.
it went from a fight to Among Us
America gone.
to fighting to
Yes.
something different. I don't know.
Very
Really different.
you have
What is
Titan.
this?
I
I don't
don't know what
remember
this
this.
Can you play?
Oh, it's a
Rock.
comic. I get it. This turned into a comic. No,
Oh
it
no,
didn't.
that's
It did
called.
not.
Pixelmation slime.
That's not comic virus, man. He has gums on gums.
Oh my god, what is that?
What is that?
I did shading. I did the one thing no man has ever
No,
shading.
Not an
no, why
eye.
would you use it on that? Boom.
That's so great.
Okay, that's not bad.
Wow, I something so cool.
Look
Like,
at
Luigi.
Luigi.
Is this Luigi?
It's Luigi.
Luigi.
It
I'm
turned
Luigi.
into Luigi. Turned into
Tender.
Luigi.
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 What is that?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Oh yeah.
Luigi.
Don't
Comic
Luigi.
sounds
Luigi.
more like
Oh,
Luigi than Luigi.
This is more like normal Gartic phone than animation at this point.
Yeah.
You're just pushing all of them together.
You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender. You have all the tender. You have
After
all.
this, I'm gonna stop streaming. I
You
might
have
keep
Yeah,
all-
I'm gonna go after
All
this
the
then.
tender sweetness.
I might keep
You have-
playing, but like just not stream.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see
Oh,
what you guys
gosh.
did to
Oh,
this.
this was a movie.
Cause I got the best one
Oh
after
my
this. I
God,
got the
I-
best one
All
after
the-
this.
I'm
Oh my
really
God.
excited to see where this went. Because I know what I did with it.
Why is his
Shading.
neck snap?
I did
His
shading.
neck just went full 180.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Why is he looking in the opposite direction of the movie?
No, it was supposed to be a. It was supposed to be Are you winning sun meme?
What did other people do?
You have
No,
all the
it's supposed to be an
tender
argument.
sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender
Into
sweetness.
the
He
TV?
just jumped out. Oh my gosh.
You have
He's on top of a Christmas tree. Oh my
What?
God.
What is
A
happening?
Minecraft tree brings you to his world.
Oh
He
my
just
god.
drops you into the computer.
Oh
At least
no.
always is gonna be
There's
normal.
either a gun
It's insane.
Among Us or SpongeBob in every one of these.
Oh no,
You
I
missed
think.
last round, Goaty, where it was literally all Among Us. That's great.
I don't know
Oh,
what I
that
did.
This
the
might
screen got
actually be
cracked.
a decent-
Oh no, he's bleeding.
Oh, this is actually gonna be.
There's either
Yes,
a gun Among
finally
Us
a
or
normal one.
something.
That was great.
Yes.
No, it's normal. No
Well,
Among
great
Us.
is a relative term.
Congratulations, no Among Us.
Normal is
No Among Us on this one.
Now for
normal
our
is
No Among
pushing
Us
it.
could have been our
Can't believe
Poppy
we
This is
did
the
it.
edge of
That's an
normal.
absolute win.
Yeah,
No.
the pizza.
Oh,
Pizza.
I don't
Among Us.
remember
color
seeing a
it.
pizza.
Already Among Us. I see the sussiness already.
I don't know why you colored this, though.
I haven't seen a pizza.
I'm excited. No, what happened to the pizza?
Goku.
No, it looks
I don't
good. It looks
remember
good.
what I.
It's looking good, huh?
No.
I
This
definitely
turning
didn't
into
see
Among
this.
Us.
No,
Oh,
no,
no,
I
it's
see
not
the
turning
blue.
into
I
Among
see the blue. I
Very
see the blue. I see
Don't
the blue.
worry.
No. Wait.
Actual
No
animation.
Among Us.
Whoa. Comic.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Yo.
Jordan.
What is
What?
going on here?
I know.
Marvel
Why?
Out of nowhere.
Why would you do that?
Baby.
He ate the pizza.
Oh my god.
You have
You do what I say. You do what I say.
What is with the America in this one?
America.
There's so much America.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America.
Started dropping out.
No one's doing anything.
Oh no.
Where's
Oh,
the
with the America.
so many left to
I
go?
still
like
recognize
Team
in
Plus.
America.
We still have all dreams.
Oh wait, never mind. It was
It started so
How
well.
did it go from cutting pizza to
The pizza
a
animation
man
looks smooth
shot?
though.
I love it. The pizza
nice.
all the tenders, all the tenders, have all the ten,
It
have
was
all
so
the
nice
ten,
when
have
it
all
was the pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. And it was
I
getting
agree.
cut.
I agree.
Like one of one
Okay.
of those like 1,000-degree.
Oh, it's the
Dog.
dog.
the tenders,
What the dog
sweet.
do?
You have all the tender sweet.
What did the dog turn into?
I did not see a dog.
We got
Someone
the
said
dog. I also did not see a dog. What?
No. No.
I do
What is
What?
this?
What?
No, oh my. How are you funny as a dog?
No.
Who is
Stop.
a dog?
Go away. Stop it right now.
What? Yes, I agree with that person.
I agree with that. Oh,
Yes,
Oh, Bob turned into Dream. No, what is this?
I did it. I've done it.
you have all the tender sweet. You have all the you have all
He's staring at the sun. Of course, his eyes are gonna burn.
Oh, Nico.
all the
Oh god.
What kind of?
all the tender. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender. You have all the tender. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender. You have all the
No.
Ah,
the
Oh my god.
I like
Okay.
Aldi out of
What
the
is
dream
acid
actually looks
pop?
decent.
Yeah.
I like how I have Aldi out of
all
proportion limbs.
the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the. You have all the ten. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender.
What I draw.
Your dad,
Nick, you do try to
your
be perfect,
father,
but
Your father.
your dad, your father.
Sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all your.
It's gonna turn into spam.
That's
Sean.
fucking
I'm gonna turn into spam.
Tim.
Turning into spam.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Those are two shots.
Shot.
Bruh.
Two shots.
Big shot.
We're good here. The things.
Sweetness. You have all the.
See Among Us, I'm getting rid of it.
If I see him
Big
with
Like
a
shot.
shot,
Chris, do you want to be a
Where'd
big
Big
shot?
Shot go?
Oh my god.
Oh no, where'd that go? Where'd that go? Where'd that go? With
Big shot.
Sweetness. You have all the tender. You have all the. You have all.
Did he-
You
why
have.
is he standing like that? Why is Big Shot standing so weirdly? Oh my god.
Oh. I'm calling.
Can we just ban the people who did this? Can we like ban the people who did Among Us?
Yes. Please.
There's still 5 more.
Oh, I know this one.
I do not know what this
I don't remember this one.
I think
I didn't
do.
see this.
I think I did the second frame.
You have all the
Oh, I
tender
didn't.
sweetness. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the
Still don't
tender
recognize it.
sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender. You have
Not really.
What?
Oh no, it's Bob's gonna hit me.
Downgrade.
He's getting
Oof.
crippled. He's
What
getting
is
crippled as he
downgrade?
walks.
tender sweetness. You have all the tender
There we
sweetness.
go.
I know this one. I thought that was a hat.
Yay!
No.
No. Why?
No.
It's turning into Among Us. Whose blood
Why
manifests
would you
into
do
Among
that?
Us? Poppy.
Huggy.
Just random
Thank you for
huggy.
playing.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender
That
sweetness.
dog monkey
Yeah.
Among Us.
Yeah.
Yes.
No Among Us.
No Among Us.
Yes.
Yes. Monk no Among Us.
Wait,
Honestly,
one
that was a
actually
good
looks
animation.
good.
The
The
acting
first,
looks
the
good.
first
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness.
Let me download this.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hey, Comic, can you send all of them in like chat?
Yeah, I
When,
will.
Yeah, I'm downloading this.
And then there's 4, boy.
It's downloaded.
and then there's
Wait.
four.
Can you not see this?
What is this?
I did see
Sweetness. You
this.
have sweetness.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
No.
What is this?
Die.
That's a gun. I saw two weird commas floating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Live. Yay.
Why?
Why?
Live.
You have all the tender
Bless
sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender.
Entire time.
Want to get a free something?
Wanna get a free hug?
Hug you.
Huggy bunny. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender.
What did this turn into?
What did this turn into?
I feel like it's gonna end as Among Us.
Trying to refresh my memory.
We're already getting to the form of Among Us.
Yep.
Sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the
Yes, Poppy
Yeah.
playtime.
sweetness. Your sweetness. Your sweetness. Your sweetness.
It's Groot.
The Groot.
It's Groot.
Sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Wasn't the best animation.
Hello, that person's stream.
Mine
is
Yay.
I do not remember this.
I
I think
remember
I know
this.
what this one is. I know.
No.
You have all
I
the
do not
tender
remember
sweetness.
this.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the you have
I do.
I think I know it now.
I think I do.
you have all
Yes,
the
I do-
tender.
I do
You
know
have
this.
all the tender.
Comic performs. Look at me now.
Oh my
Oh no. Oh
Yes, I know
no.
this.
I got the whisper. No.
I know this very well. I know this extremely well.
I think I did this.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender.
You have to run off screen, not back towards the fire.
the tender sweetness. You have
Oh,
all the
this
tender
go?
sweetness. You have all the tender.
Got flipped off midstream.
hey,
Huggy.
How much just got flipped off midstream?
Agwag.
E.
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 Nice.
No more. Oh man, no more animation. Just random. Another random round.
E. The end.
The, no, you should
end.
use.
No,
is that the last one or is
It's a
there much more
random
there?
Huggy jump scare.
We're done
One
in the.
more.
Stop posting about Among Us.
Oh my gosh.
Still
It's
counts.
gonna
It
turn
still
into Among
counts.
Us just because you did that.
No.
Oh, Thick. I remember
Thank
Thick.
you.
Why?
And also,
Oh,
why?
wow. It turned into
It's
knuckles. It turned into knuckles.
It turns
It's
into
knuckles. Oh no, that's
Oh.
Sonic.
Me Among Us.
Oh my
You
god.
have all the
Yes.
tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweet. You have
Oh no, that's
No.
Sonic.
Congratulations, you're a comedian.
No.
Oh my god.
It was going so well.
It was good.
How's life,
Yeah.
Jazz?
Yeah.
No horny. Jesus Christ.
No worries.
This is super
America.
sad.
America
America.
again.
OS.
Oh, it's
America.
this one. I know which one this is.
you have
America,
all the
man.
You have all
More American. Super Saiyan American.
the tender. You have all the tenders. You have all the tender. You have all.
American.
Oh no.
That's so
He's
great.
gaining all the powers of the
That's
Americans.
so great.
He's becoming completely American.
He's
my
gone
gosh.
American.
I want to see this.
He's
in
gone
June.
American.
Anybody recommend a great city to visit? New York.
Yeah,
Go
recommending
America.
stuff.
Go to the go
Alright.
go to don't go
Okay,
to
that's gonna be the end of stream.
Okay,
Oh my
goodbye.
gosh,
Yes,
that
that
was so
was
much.
Last words are big.
Yes.
That was so much.
Bye.
Alright,
Bye.
that was something.
Bye.
Bye stream. See you
Bye,
later stream.
everybody.
Bye
Bye,
stream.
everyone.
Bye
Bye,
Bye,
stream.
stream.
See you later stream.
Bye.
Bye, stream.
Bye stream.
See you in another.
So, what's the sussiness, huh? Ah, sus. I mean, how you doing? That's what I meant. I definitely did not meant to say that you're sus.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the You have all the tender. You have all the You have all the tender sweetness.
Excuse me, what you say? No, definitely did not say anything about how, your stuff, I mean, said nothing, no.
All the
Now I'm gonna watch your stream,
tender.
see the sussiness. Why am I in the stream? Crash, you didn't tell me anything about this. Crash.
You have all the You have all You have all You have all the You have all the You have all. You have.
Okay, I'm back.
You
No.
definitely wouldn't do that.
You
Ah, that's good.
you have all the you have all the you have all the tender sweet you have all
Oh, Among Us
the
animations would be like. I don't animate with the Cloud X
all the
Among Us rig because the lip sync controls are just not that good. Like
tender
the poses are the bones of the rig are pretty good, but like the lip sync, if you, it's just gonna be too hard to animate with lip sync.
sweetness you have all the tender 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 sweet
You wow, it is really good. Man, I need to learn how to animate better. I do not animate with Graph Editor. Ah, makes sense.
you have all the tender sweetness you have all the tender
I'm just watching and learning. Oh, what happened to your stream? Oh, never mind. So I'm just watching and learning.
you have all the tender sweetness you have all the tender sweetness you have all the
Honestly,
tender
animation
sweetness
general is actually really good. This is already good without it. Oh my gosh. Man, I must be so bad. Oh my gosh.
you have
Well, I'm watching the stream. True. Is a delay in the stream.
all the you have all the tender you have
Yeah, I hear myself talking.
you have all the
Definitely
you
do.
have all the tender you have all the tender sweetness you have all the you have all the you have all the you have all
Animating, gaming, and making
You
thumbnail
have-
from Thankmas. Jacksepticeye is your favorite? Oh man, Jacksepticeye was my favorite for like 3 years, not 5. You watched Mr. Beast, right? Oh, okay, phew.
you have all the tender
Oh yeah, Mr. Beast Team Seas. I
Sweet.
thought you were talking about Jacksepticeye
You
Team Seas for a second. Oh my
have
gosh.
all you have
Hey, Crash. Present. In your DMs. Okay.
You
gosh.
have
Every animation. Ah, that's actually a good one. Actually, comment started should pin this. I'm gonna ask him actually. It's pretty good.
You have all the ten. You have
I
all
hate
the
how
ten. You
YouTube
have all.
streams have delays all the time. Like I can hear myself talking.
You have all the ten. You have all
And
the
then
tender
there goes the
sweetness.
lag.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all. You have. You, you,
So, why are you animating Among Us again? No. It sounds like SpongeBob, though. That's why I do know. Stick right
you have all the tender sweetness.
Of a seasick crocodile,
monster.
Mr. Gray.
Yes. That's my movie. Oh. Wait, you're animating all of that? Wait, I gotta see this. You know what? I like how this is Among Us, you know? Among Us. Made this render anyways. You get it up? Yes. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. The screen's completely blank. Hey. Fatty to really find my code. I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is it true that you joined?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That is
Where's
so
my roll book?
insane. I'm kind of like looking at a wallpaper of Among Us. I don't even know if it's Among Us. No, it's not Among Us.
So I have a question. Can I join the collab of Aposh? And also, why did you say no FNAF relate?
Because FNAF collabs are cringe and it's happening too much. No FNAF.
Okay, but I don't know how to not do that. I mean, I could try.
Okay, so add the purple guy skin, right?
Yeah.
Once you're done animating purple guy, change the skin. You do that?
I mean, I animate some normal things, sometimes. Actually, most of the time I animate normal things. So,
well,
can you like give me the
rules in
roles so I
collab
can pick
are
my
there.
part?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yes, Crash Bandit.
Yeah. Yes, I see my DMs.
Hello. See
You have. You have.
I sound like a stupid child right now.
No, you don't.
I'm listening to myself, and I sound like a child.
Can I get part?
Can I get a Hoya? Okay, you're the not done role. Oh yeah, Crush, do you want to join? We have some parts. My collab. I'm redoing the Epoch collab. It was a bust.
He said he doesn't.
How
doesn't
many
like
times
joining
am I going to
collabs.
do Epoch?
Crash Bandit doesn't really like joining collabs.
What? Epoch?
I mean, I would always ask Crash Bandit.
I'm only doing
because
Epoch
I'm not the type of guy that just asks people once.
I'm only doing Epoch because, well, it's a good song and I like the song and it's a song.
You have all that. You have all that.
Can I have part 10?
Part 10? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All
Can we just download the audio?
the tenders. You have all the tenders. You have all the
Studios? Do you want to join? Like, there's a lot more parts open.
Yeah, if I get this done in time, like probably like right now, I'll pick another part.
What about you, Crash? Do you want to join?
I don't think he does.
You do? You want to join again? This is only my second time restarting it. What?
It's the third.
Okay, then this is the last time. It's the last time. I promise I won't restart.
He just restarts it again. He's like, okay.
You have all that. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the.
Part 10. Is that what part I got? Part 10.
I like how you animate Among Us. Wait, so how you gonna animate the lip sync? There's literally 9 controls on that thing. Okay. Actually, we should ask CloudX to simplify these controls. Yeah.
What part did I have again?
Crash.
For some reason, I didn't download the audio. And I literally downloaded it 3 million times.
Now I see everything. Now I can read every DM.
You have all it. You have
Okay.
all. You
It's
have
time
all
for me
it.
to
You have.
actually animate my part and not let Blender quit on me. So tomorrow or something, I'll stream or something.
You have.
Looks good so far.
But then, yeah, I'm
Hold on, let
trying
me
to
just get my
improve
rig
in my
out.
animations.
Because yes, I have my unrigged because Pog.
Wait, Sanoke was fired from S5KK Society? Huh?
Who? Who
I
was?
did not know he was fired in the first. I didn't even know he joined.
Who? Oh yeah, I know him.
That is so true.
He got
That's
fired because
how
he did
all
something
businesses
very
fire
wrong.
people.
I'm not gonna
They
get
don't
into
need
it.
them anymore, so they
And yes,
just
I was
go
there when it
for
happened. Because I was there. Good. I was there when it happened. It's just
It's just how it works. It's just how it works. If they don't need your power, they will fire you. It's just how life works, kids. Just like how you shouldn't do drugs because it's so expensive. It's just how life works. You're too good at animation, bro. I don't even know why you think you're bad.
better at what?
I just look at tutorials and hope for the best. Actually, I should look
I don't
at
really watch. I don't watch tutorials.
You don't?
You have all
No,
the tender
I taught myself.
sweetness. You have all the tender.
That's how I learned about motion blur and how to set my keyframes, how to do lighting and camera work and stuff. Even though that's pretty much really basic stuff, I was a stupid little child back then, so I didn't know.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the
How long have you been
tender.
animating for Crash?
He's been probably like for a year.
3? And 2
Yeah.
years?
I've been animating for 1 year.
You have all
I gotta
the
see how long I've
tender.
been animating for. My first animation was 3 days.
Sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender.
Oh.
Oh, my internet went out.
Okay, I'm gonna see when my first animation was literally a year ago.
You have all the tender sweetness. 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 You have all the tender. You have all the. You have all.
No, it's one until strikes. Okay, so I've been animating for over a year and a half, and I'm 9
All the
minutes
tender.
finished.
You have all the. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender.
Not good enough. This is how.
Crash is
okay,
really
I
good.
think my own original line. Okay. Huh? Excuse me? What are you saying? What are you saying? I thought I heard something. Sure you said nothing? You heard something?
Fire team. I'm friends with Fire Productions. I can join the team.
I'm looking at my newest animation, and I'm looking at how bad it is. And I'm looking at your animation.
Wait, what are you making?
If you give I'm gonna have to see what the animation looks like.
You're not streaming.
Actually,
You weren't streaming at all when you were in here.
Chat to you about DMs because stream can hear me. Can't really say this in the public. On the original line. Okay.
all the
If you're 100%.
Yeah, you're still streaming.
Oh.
you have all the tenders. You have
Wait.
all the tenders.
Wait, don't tell me. Crash, can the stream see my DMs?
No. He's animating on Thunder.
Yes?
And
Wait, what are you trying to make, comic? Not comic, lol. Crash, sorry. My brain just controlled alt forward for a minute.
you have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender. You have all the tender sweetness.
It's just
You
about
have
the
all the
schedule.
tender.
It's just about some sort of schedule. It's nothing.
You have all the
Stream froze.
tender.
Okay, I sent you the message. Ready? Wait. I'm gonna invite one of my friends. What's not easy? Oh. What about True.
Wait, which Among Us reg are you using?
You have all the tender sweetness. You have you have
what
all
sword
you
is
have
that?
I just gave a suggestion.
you
Who?
have
Cloud X?
Yes.
you you have you have
I sound like a baby. That's what I sound like. Jeez. I sound like a child. Makes sense. Sasuke. Let's go.
all the tender sweet.
I'm just being
You
a
have
normal person.
all the you have all the
Those
tender
guys
sweetness.
editing
You
so
have
cool.
all the tender sweetness. You have you have all the tender sweetness.
I'm a seasick crocodile, Mr. Gray.
Hello.
What were
You
gonna
have
say?
all
Ow.
you have all the you have
Oh,
all
man.
you have
I'm gonna animate tomorrow. So, funny story. As I was
you
animating, or like when I left
you
the
have
laptop
all
and
the
came
ten
back, like I left for a few hours. If I left for a few hours, I came back.
Oh, I gotta do something.
All of my files were deleted, and Blender was deleted as well.
Hey.
So that's a funny story. I came back. I think. I think it was my parents because we got a new laptop, so I guess they thought I was gonna use that laptop for my animations. So yeah.
What?
No, I just watch the stream and chill.
Okay.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender.
Sorry, I'm just. I don't understand why you don't like me. That hurts. What doesn't hurt? Just feel.
You have all the you have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness.
Flexing. Let's go. Hey. Fingers there?
Among Us. Among Us. Yes.
You have all the tender sweetness. 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 You have all
Sorry.
you have
Yeah. Your hair and your arm. Yeah, sorry. Do you use this? No. Yeah. You do? Yeah. I grab your. Wait, hold on. I use it to grab people's. Wait. Oh, first I'm muted. My toad is attacking me. Help! Crash! Help! He's attacking my toes.
and
Right now. I'm literally beating Mob all the time. I'm beating you up. I will end Enchanted Mob and your animation lobby watching.
you have all the tender sweetness. You have all
You're an anime lobby watcher. Here. My cousin. Ow! There's no way this works. You. It really works. Yeah, I'm beating you up with this one. What? It's like I don't care.
Oh, what is happening?
No, look.
Wait, I'm gonna do something real quick.
Hold on, wait.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender. You have all the.
No,
You have.
help.
Oh yeah, the Christmas hat.
Crash out, my cousin's attacking me still. Ow! Ow!
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender.
Oh my gosh. Huh? Me? What?
That's my cousin.
I'ma just drop something real quick down here. Just because I want. Just it's 2 images that you worked on. Yeah. No, not the gifts. No, it's not. It's yeah. Like the last image you made of yourself because you simply just wanted to.
That's not me. I'm being No.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender.
I have to hear myself laugh. I just have to. How do I laugh?
You have all the tender sweetness. 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 You have all the tender.
I'm literally going to make a video on this. Like live stream in a nutshell. It's
Sweet
literally
and your
like
sweet
calm
and your
down.
sweet and your all the tender sweet all the
Live stream in a nutshell.
sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender. You have all the tender. You have.
I don't know.
You have all the tender.
We're both among us. I mean, we're both people. JV Steels is someone else, something else. It's a Sibaka.
You have all the tender.
I am no longer being attacked by my cousin. Oh no, he has come back.
All the tender.
Haha, saved me.
You have all the tender. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the. all the tender sweetness, all the
I don't like this. You know, I don't know.
you have all the tender, you have all
Oh no, this isn't good.
Okay, my cousin is no longer here. No.
you have all the tender, 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 you have all you have all the tender, you have all the tender, you have all the tender, you have all
This
sweetness, you have all the tender sweetness, you have all the tender sweetness, you have all the tender sweetness, you have all the tender, you have all the tender, you have all the tender sweetness, you have all the tender sweet, you have all the tender sweet, you have all the tender sweetness, you have all the tender, you have
silent stream.
Hey, is it okay if I leave your collab?
Yes.
Yes. Because because I've been losing motivation lately, so I might take a break for a while.
you
So
have
next time you have a collab, and like it's FNAF, of course I'll
you have all the tender sweetness, you have all the tender, you have all
collab, say cry, like literally cry. So I don't want you to be like that.
you have
Trying to make this. I'm trying to.
you have all the tender, you have all you have all the tender sweetness, you have all the tender, you have all the, you have all the tender,
Yeah. What you were saying, boy?
you have all,
I'm pretty much just going to. Okay.
you have all the tender sweetness, you have,
Just gonna do something.
I don't know.
that was my brother.
Why is he saying open the door? It's like he's trying to go to the bathroom. But his adopted brother's there trying to. He's taking a.
No, it's not it.
For a torso parent. I need this parent that's the torso. Oh my god. Yes, I need a parent to everything.
Oh yes, Among Us.
Among
Lag.
Us. What is wrong with Cloud X's Among Us imposter rig? You just can't do lip sync.
Among Us. Who plays Among? Crash? Are you sus? Are you sus?
You have
Guys,
all the
react to this and I know who's the imposter.
It ain't me.
Okay. Okay, judging by the way you react to this, I'll know who the imposter is.
all the
Among Us.
JV Studios.
Yeah.
You're the imposter.
If I was the imposter, I would already kill you already.
True.
And also, I was in medbay watching you scan, and you watched me scan, and that's no cap. If you try to reject that, you're sus. Now we're wrong. So my dedication's to you. I think you're the imposter. Because if I was the imposter, you would all be dead.
you have all the
I
tenure.
would stab
You have
one
all
by one to my heart's delight. What's going on again? See, I knew it. Crash is the imposter. You can't tell FK from IK. Get him.
You have all the tenure. You have all the
Now give me my cookies. No.
all the
Okay. Oh wait.
all the tenure.
Wait, I
You
already
have
ate
all the
cookies.
tenure. You have all
Forgot about that. I ate all the cookies. Now people are upset.
You have all the tenure. You have all the tenure. Sweetness. You have all the
Who the heck is this
TK.
boy?
Oh my gosh.
TK. Who's TK?
TK.
Sweetness. You have all the tenure. Sweetness. You have
Oh,
all the
he's the
tenure.
guy that looks like my
Should we just go
skin.
to the VC, the group that we created, so other people don't fuss?
Huh? True, we can always do
Or
that.
Crash Creeper is streaming. Yes. People are here.
4.
You have all the tenure. Sweetness.
My
You
friend
have
Crash
all.
Creeper is streaming. You got a problem with that?
No, just saying.
Inside your books. It should have been inside your books. I'm literally animating
all
something
the
that you could.
tenure. Sweetness. You
I'm
have
doing something that
all.
you can't animate. Something good. I think I just roasted TK in 5.5 seconds. Wait, no. He insulted me.
Okay, so do we just like go to the group chat?
Yeah.
Cross Bandit. Yeah, who made that rig?
CloudX. I had the rig. I have the rig. Alright.
I can't even hear anything. Oh my lord. What? Yeah, I know that. I just didn't hear what you said.
You have all the tender sweetness. You have all your
Guess what just
sweet.
happened?
Huh?
Sasuke does not want to be my friend anymore.
Who? Sonic? What? Sonic Gamer? Oh, yeah, he left. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go to a group chat.
Go to the group, VC, that bro created. Okay. Oh no, his internet went out. Hold on, let him get back. And also, what did you say? I'm confused. Sure.
You have
Like him.
all the.
Let me invite Fire Productions. Let me invite. Okay. About Art. No, Archie's offline. I can go invite Cloud X. So chat with us. Why? He's my friend. How about Crown? What about Fat Cat Batman? Exactly. He's a pretty chill guy. He's a pretty chill guy. Hello, Fat Cat Batman. We just added you because why not? Crash Creeper meet Fat Cat meet Crash Creeper. Why I'm just making it a little bit short. So you're just animating a Grinch short. I'm guessing he has. Oh, he just left the group.
All the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the you You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness.
Is this the first time you used your mic on stream? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm literally importing us because I'm just making a Among Us animation because I'm bored. I'm about to go to bed. Oh, he had
You have
Bardax, he had. There you go. Honestly, the bro.acs even sound like a 13-year-old.
And you're sweet.
I mean,
You
do
have
I even sound like. Actually, I pretty much do.
all
In some way.
the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. All the tender. All the.
Is the arm not supposed to go anywhere? Is that why it does that? Why it's staying there? I'm not. The arm's not supposed to go anywhere. Is that why it's doing that? Let's go. But how does this like a reg even work though? It's just
You have all the tender sweet.
He has some very. I now see why you say crazy. Okay. I see why you say. Yeah. Okay. Gotta go. Bye. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the
You have all the tenders. You have all the You have all the tenders. You have all the tenders. You have all the tenders. You have all the You have all the You have all the You have all the tender sweet. You have all the all the You have all the tender sweetness tender sweet. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the You have all the tender sweetness.
I'm a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grange.
You have all the tender sweetness.
I'm a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grange.
You have all the tender sweetness.
I'm a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grange.
You have all the tender sweetness.
I'm a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grange.
You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweet. You have all 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 the tender. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the all You You have all the tender. You have all the tenders. You have all the tenders. You have all the You have all the tender. You have all the 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 tender sweetness. You have all the You have all the You have all the tender. You have all the tender. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweetness. 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 You have all the You have all the You have all the tender sweet. You have all the all the all the You have all the all the You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the You have all the tender. You have all You have all the tender. You have You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender. You have all the tender. You have all, 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 all the have all the ten. You have all the. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the ten. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the ten. You have all the. You have all. You have. You have. You have. You have all. You have. You have all. You have. You you have. You have all. You have all the tender. You have all the tender. You have all the. You have all the tender. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweet. You have all. You have all the tender sweet. You have. You have all. You have all. All. You have all the. You have all the tender sweet. You have all. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all. You have all the tender. You have all. You have all the tenders. You have all the ten. You have all the tender. You have all the you have all the ten. You have all the ten. You have all the you have all the tender. You have you have you have all the ten. You have all the ten. You have you have all the tenders. You have all the tender. You have all the tenders. You have all the tenders. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all you have all the tender. You have all the tenders. You have all the tender. You have all the you have all the tenders. 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 You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tenders. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the you have all the tenders. You have all the tenders. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweetness. 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 You have all the tender. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender. You have all tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweetness. All the you have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweet. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the you have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the tender sweetness. You have all the